Today's thought: if I had 300 men who feared nothing but God, hated nothing but sin, and were determined to know nothing among men but Jesus Christ and Him crucified, I would set the world on fire. John Wesley. Proverbs 28. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. For the transgression of a land many are the princes thereof, but by a man of understanding and knowledge the state thereof shall be prolonged. A poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain that leaveth no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of righteous men shameth his father. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit, but the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that hath understanding searcheth him out. When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory, but when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsaketh them shall have mercy. Happy is the man that feareth alway, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days. A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit. Let no man stay him. Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his way shall fall at once. He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of bread, but he that followeth after vain persons shall have poverty enough. A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect of persons is not good, for a piece of bread that man will transgress. He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. He that rebuketh a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. Whoso robbeth his father or his mother, and saith, It is no transgression, the same is the companion of a destroyer. He that is of a proud heart stirreth up strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase. The ungodly may be content committing sin they are involved in, but they have been robbed of confidence. They are not even aware they are missing. Because they have rejected God's way, they are deprived of the promises, protection, and peace the child of God can have. Too often, the wicked fear what could happen and bite their nails over a lot of never-occurring what-ifs. They constantly look over their shoulders for dangers that are not there. There needs to be a balance of what could happen, and that God will only allow what He wants to happen in our life. The unbeliever does not have that comfort. However, with the assurance that God is in control, the believer can have less fear and concern. Those in sin also have another silent voice that often nags and frightens them. It is the voice of guilt that also steals the peace they could be having. Although many reject God, His commandments, and have forgotten their past wicked sins, responsibility for evilness still haunts consciousness. Guilt can be hidden and ignored, but it is rarely eliminated without God's help. The righteous, however, should have less fear of the what if that could happen. When a person is born into the family of God, he now has a heavenly Father that watches over, guides, and protects him through life. Believers can have peace, even amidst trials and tribulations. We can be bold as a lion, knowing we have our Heavenly Father constantly watching over us. We are anchored in the rock that never falters, makes mistakes, or at no time forgets us. The Lord knows all about what is going on in our lives and all around us. Fear not, you are safe in His hands.